What's up, Baggies fans, football fans, and sports fans, and welcome to the latest match day preview. It is West Bromwich Albion versus Preston at the Hawthorns, 3 o'clock kickoff, Saturday, the 18th of October. We're back at the Hawthorns after feels like a long time. We had 2 away games, international break. It's just been another long homecoming. I'm looking forward to getting back there. Obviously, we're going to be breaking down our match preview. Before we get into it, let's set the like target to 30 likes on this video. Leave a comment, West Brom Preston fans. I want to know your thoughts on this game weekend. 50% of you still aren't subscribed to the channel, so make sure you hit that subscribe button and the bell notification. Stay up to date with everything we're doing on the channel. And now for the big news I promised you in the Wednesday's video, I'm going to hand it over to another version of me to break down what's going on. And here is the exciting news. We have been an official affiliate sponsor of Classic Football shirts. Not just English teams, foreign teams as well. Match worn shirt, everything you can dream of if you're a retro football kit collector like myself. Obviously, I'm going to show you here West Bromwich Albion because that's what that channel is about, and I know you guys are loving your retro kits. So if we go on, search for West Bromwich Albion, using my link in the description down below in the video, you can scroll through, find the kit that you're looking for. You know, I'm going to click on the nice pale yellow and pale blue shirt that we wore very late on in the 90s. Look at that shirt. Obviously, it's a match issue shirt as well. They do non-match issue shirts, so it's absolutely fantastic. Add it to the cart. Then you've got 2 options. You can either check out or view and edit the basket. If you click view and edit, apply a discount code and type in Diner Baggies 10. Again, I'll leave that in the description down below. You guys will get 10% off the order as well, which is absolutely fantastic. So not only are you getting an awesome shirt, you're getting a little discount thanks to myself as well. It's a nice little knockoff on that. I mean, it might even save you some shipping, so that's absolutely fantastic. And don't just think this is for fans in England as well. You international fans, I know there's so many of you, these guys ship internationally as well. It's absolutely fantastic opportunity to get involved. Thank you very much, guys. How cool is that though, guys? Classic football shirt sponsorship. 10% off for you guys using my affiliate link and discount code. Don't just do West Bromwich Albion stuff. They do absolutely loads of classic and retro shirts, ship internationally. So make sure you check it out. Obviously, if you're looking at buying anything, use that 10% discount code. Obviously, all of this is thanks to you guys. The reason that I've been able to get partnership with those guys. So thank you so much for giving me that opportunity. And as I say, if you are interested in any, use the link in the description and go and check out some awesome football shirts. So let's get into it though. And as I say, this weekend we are back at the Hawthorns after an international break. And it's a really intriguing game of football because it's 2 sides that are capable of playing some really good stuff, but are coming into it from very different headspaces. Preston have had a fantastic start to the season, and I'll be completely honest, like a lot of fans, I didn't expect it. Preston fans, I know you guys probably didn't expect the start that you've had. After how they tailed off last year, I think many people, including myself, wrote them off for this season. There were question marks about squad depth, there were doubts about the goal scoring, and there were feelings that might just be another mid-table championship side scraping by like they did last year. But credit to Heckingbottom, he's got them playing an absolute beautiful style of football. They're sitting 4th in the table, only 1 defeat all season, and they're not just getting results, they're actually playing some really attractive football. Heckingbottom has given them a clear identity. They're balanced, they're organised, and they've got belief. And the belief is key to any successful side. You've got to believe in yourselves. And you can see they trust what they're doing. They press in the right areas, they're building thirds with patience. And when they go forward, they commit bodies with purpose. And they're quick on the attack as well. When obviously we get down to the players, you know, one of them's potentially coming back to haunt us because of how quick they can be. They're not just a team that sits back and hopes for one moment, they're proactive. What really impresses me is their off-the-ball structure. They're hard to break down, they don't get pulled out of shape easily, and that's why they really get battered or lose control of games. Even in their 1 defeat, they still competed until the end. It shows mentality and it comes from the manager. He deserves huge credit. He's got them confident, organised and tactically intelligent. This isn't a fluke start to the season. This is sustainable. And you look at the individuals they've got. The obvious danger man is Osmajic. He's such a threat. He's powerful, direct, he's aggressive, he runs in behind. And he's a type of striker that every football team wants, you know, the big, proper powerhouse up front. You know, even when he's not scoring, he's causing issues for centre-backs. He's drawing them out of, you know, position. He's holding bodies up. And centre-backs don't enjoy playing against him. If you switch off for a second, he'll punish you. And the way we've defended at times, we have to be switched on with him. He'll try and exploit any gaps between the full-back and centre-back. And he's good in the air as well. But there is another interesting storyline, and this is a player I was mentioned earlier. Lewis Dobbin. We know him. He was on loan at us last season. And let's be honest, it didn't really work out for him, did it? He had his moments, but he never really nailed down that starting spot. And sometimes it just doesn't click. But now at Preston, there's always that fear. Former player, point to prove, comes back to haunt us. And he is actually doing really well at Preston, scoring some really good goals. He'll be up for it. And obviously, when he plays, he'll want to make a statement. Those are the type of narratives that football writes all the time. So we've got to be mindful of that. He has pace, he can drift into half spaces, and if we allow him to face forward with the ball, he can make things happen. And we saw it with the goals he scored this season. One of his goals, he's just run with the ball, got to the edge of the box and smashed it in. Absolutely fantastic. Why he never did that for us, I will never know. Tactically, the way Preston could hurt us is in their intensity in their press and their speed of transitions. They don't mind sitting in the block, being patient and exploding forward when they win it. And if we're sloppy in midfield or try to play out too slowly, they'll pounce. And they're confident right now. And confidence changes everything. Confidence is key in this league. You know, a lot of teams, when they start putting big runs together or start believing in themselves, that's when they can be a real dangerous. Players try more things, movements are sharper, decision making is quicker. That is why it's such a dangerous game if we don't show up properly. Now, obviously, let's flip it and talk about West Brom. Obviously, the team I support, the team that we're all here watching. Because if you look at us, the frustrating thing is we know we can be good. We showed it against Leicester, against Wrexham. That Leicester game was probably one of our best performances of the season. We were brave, we composed on the ball, we pressed with energy, and we controlled the low spells of the game. And we should have really come away with 3 points. And if we play like that, we are a top championship side. But then you look at Millwall, and it was the complete opposite. We were flat, slow, reactive instead of proactive, and we never set the tone. We allowed Millwall to dominate the physical side of the game. When you go to the den and you start slowly, you're asking for trouble, as I explained. We didn't earn the right to play. We didn't get on the front foot, and everything just felt lethargic. It was a reality check. That's why, in a weird way, I think the international break has come at the perfect time for us. It's acted like a reset button. Time to reflect, time to recover, time to refocus, because we needed it. Sometimes a break lets you take the emotion out and go back to the fundamentals. And the fundamentals are so simple: energy, intensity, confidence on the ball, and balance in the team. Against Leicester, we had the balance. The shape was right, the defensive line was compact, our wide players were stretching the pitch, and the striker had support. It all clicked. Against Millwall, none of that happened. So now the question is, what version of West Brom turns up against Preston? If we turn up with a Leicester mentality, we can absolutely cause Preston problems, because all their good form, they aren't invincible. They will give you chances if you move the ball quickly and exploit the spaces between the lines. And we've got players that can do that. Price is fantastic at sitting between the defensive and midfield line. And if we can get him in that position, it's really good. And one thing Preston don't like is when we set the tempo early, pin them back. If we let them settle, they'll grow into the game. If we jump on them from minute one, the Hawthorns crowd will lift and suddenly they're uncomfortable. So the biggest key to this game is to start. We have to start quickly. How many times have we said it so far this season? We have to be, first every second ball, straight into them, put them under pressure, make the Hawthorns a fortress, make any away team come in thinking, oh, we're in for a game now. And that's what we have to do. We can't afford another Millwall style opening. Get on the front foot early, show intensity, win second balls, play forward with purpose. If we do that, Preston will respect us. If we don't, Preston will smell the weakness and they'll come for us. It's mentality as much as it is tactics. In possession, we need bravery. We can't just go into our shell. Our best football this season is when we trusted our ability. Players like Ilian Jr. when he's direct, Mo at controlling the tempo, Heckingbottom bringing other players into play, Johnston knocking the ball past 2 or 3, not trying to do too much and linking perfectly. When these players are confident, we move through the third so well. And with the home crowd behind us, we should be dictating the rhythm of the game. Defensively, switch on. Their big striker will be making the runs. Dobbin might float in behind. Midfielders will make late runs into the box. Preston rotate well. Communication from our centre-backs and holding midfield is vital. You can't track space, you have to track the players. Set pieces could be massive in a game like this. Preston are organised, but we're strong from dead balls. If we can force corners and free kicks in their half, it could be an opportunity to take control physically. And at home, if we score first, the whole dynamic of the game changes. Preston haven't had many games where they've had to chase from behind. It will be a test for them. From a mentality standpoint, this could be a statement game for us. If we beat a top 4 Preston team playing well, it sends a message. It says we're back on track after the Millwall game. It says the Leicester performance wasn't just a one-off. It says we're in promotion conversation. If we're being honest, this is just one of the games that you can tell what kind of a season you're going to have. Because the top sides don't just react once, they react consistently. They don't let one bad performance turn into 2 or 3. They bounce back, and that's what we've got to do here. So with all that said, let's get to the prediction. I think it'll be tight. I respect Preston massively for how they've started. They're organised, confident, dangerous in transition. They'll make it difficult. But I also believe if we bring the Leicester energy levels and performance, we can edge it, especially at home. I'm going to go for a 2-1 home win, West Bromwich Albion. I think we'll start fast, get the crowd on side, maybe nick an early lead. Preston will respond, they always do. But then I think our quality and key moments at home will just about get the job done. It won't be easy. It's a proper championship battle. But I think in the moment we've shown that Millwall was just a blip and this team has still mentality to compete at the top end of the table. WBA 2-1, big game, big opportunity. Let's see what it takes. Obviously, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. I love reading each and every one of yours feedbacks, and make sure you let me know down below. And I'll catch you all on Saturday for the match day vlog. Bye-bye, guys.